Alright guys, I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna cast a YouTube. Oh man, that music's so loud. You know what? We're gonna go without the music. Yeah, I'm gonna try casting YouTube and check over this replay of something kind of crazy we saw happen to us 2 games in a row yesterday. Yeah, there's currently some exploits in the game, and yeah, it's both fun and interesting while it's sort of cheating at the same time. Um, if it catches you by surprise, it this little strategy that includes an exploit will really take you back and just snowball hard and take you right out. So yeah, we'll view the game here. I'll kind of leave some of it hidden for until it comes up. If you want to skip ahead to the 9 minute mark, that's where it really starts to happen in full effect. But yeah, we'll get going with the cast here. So we've got a 4v4 matchup with lots of aggressive civs. You'll notice there's 2 French on their team, and there's also myself playing a French variant civ, Jeanne d'Arc. We're getting started, doing pretty normal stuff, except this guy over here, and that'll give you a hint towards the map exploit that is kind of coming our way. We've got the Mongol player. It looks like two gas station filler uppers is half his name. Can't quite read that. But he goes right over to his buddy's base, the Malians. Oh, it's not the Malians. The French, I should say. To yeah, get started building some stuff down here. And you'll notice something a little strange in this area as well. There's a Malian player, so I kind of thought this was where his base was, but he's actually over here. You can see my mini map down in the right hand corner. He's way in the middle of the map on the opposite side of me playing purple, and he's coming to the bottom right hand area and doing some sort of shenanigans. This Mongol guy is also really delayed. He's got his Ovu started a minute 30. We're already starting to scout, kind of seeing what's going on. As per usual, Conquer level gameplay, we're losing 6 sheep right off the start. That's kind of how these games go sometimes. So we didn't fully catch, the beginnings of what's happening here, but there's very obviously some shenanigans in the process of unfolding. So yeah, we'll get back, just kind of see some of the normal happenings. We've got French. Um, Next time I'll probably switch it so it's blue team's all one team, red team's another. It's more obvious for who's on teams, but we have pink, yellow, blue, and orange on one team. And then if you look at the mini map, there's red, teal, purple, green on the other team. Mostly normal things happening, except in that very right hand side corner, the east corner of our map. Yeah, French. Probably aging up shortly. Let's see. Yeah, he's just got over 200 gold. This French player likely about to send 4 to build his stable. It looks like he's short on sheep already, so he's playing about conquer level. Oh, and he's aging up with 8. Okay, he's down back to 5. A little more normal. That's good to see. And he's got a sheep, so yeah, he's about conqueror. That's maybe high diamond, making some mistakes, but playing what you'd expect in fours. This Malian guy only getting wood. Very sus. And we go over here, we've got Grimstone building the Abbey of Kings a little faster than usual, which makes a lot of sense when he's sitting right next to a French player. He's got his 4 guys aging up, and he's going to have his king out pretty quickly. And why you do that next to a French player is because their gold is very vulnerable, and it takes off their aggression as well in king. It looks like he's going a standard 2TC early king play. Got Smooth Criminal over here playing Zushi. He's got nobody on stone, so we can tell by that he's either going fast castle or he's maybe getting some upgrades and looking to play aggressive. Then we've got Jeanne d'Arc aging up, fairly standard time with 2. That's myself there, and yeah, I'm just looking to go harass the guys on my half of the map. Getting a knight out shortly with the resources. Little delayed. Yeah, maybe 15 seconds delayed as to what should be normal. And then we've got Delhi opening up aggressively. Um, we got early wheelbarrow. He's on his berries. And he's getting some upgrades. You should expect some Gazi coming out shortly. Oh, and he even gets a couple nice sheep picks. That's pretty big sometimes. Yeah, especially against a French player. Can force him to get out on the hunt a little earlier than he'd like sometimes. Or in other circumstances, early upgrades can be taken, and you'll actually want to be on the hunt. That's not every game, but got no aggression coming towards you. Why not, right? Got the first orange French Knights coming this way. There's 3 of them on the field already, and they're looking to sit back Delhi. Delhi's finally got his first Gazi Raider out. I'm not sure standard timing, but seeing there's 3 Knights, that might be a little tough. And he's got a Bear Axe, which is good planning. King down here, doing some work. Getting the French gold, which is great. That early king is definitely paying off, seeing all that idle time. Oh, he's maybe getting a kill or 2 as well, even. Got a scout in there as well. Dang. Uh-oh. Maybe not the best to have that scout in there after all. Yeah, so these shenanigans, they're kind of going full tilt. Yeah, we'll see what happens with this mess of a Malian Mongol M&M combo. Delhi taking a little harass. Got some spears, which could get on his berries or help out to guard a few areas. Like those knights are doing some good harass. Well, maybe not the best though. They're just scaring, causing a little idle time. Maybe a lot of idle time. Pretty aggressive. Even hitting the town center. And I think that's mostly scare tactics. Like, yeah, we've got Jeanne d'Arc, myself, trying to go check what's happened. No Mongol in his base. There's got to be something fishy, something to hit down here. Is what I'm thinking. The king is paying dividends, stashing gold away from the opponent. And yeah, we'll just go to my point of view here. I'm just noticing something crazy happening. Why? Why? we're thinking maybe this guy's griefing. Is he trolling? Is he against his teammates? Like, there's a lot of unbuilt buildings over here. Some build kills at the same time. Trying to find out what's happening down here. And yeah, just keeping up with what's going on. This is a whole lot of craziness. And then we noticed that guy surrenders. We're like, oh great. It's like he dropped out. He was probably trolling his teammates. So I think Tunic, this guy over here. Yeah, let's go his camera. Yeah, he went AFK for a while. He saw somebody dropped. We're sitting here. We think this game is over, right? And that's not actually the case. Green player Delhi He's pretty sure this is over. It's a 4v3. He just straight up left. His team can handle it. But if you unreveal the fog of war, you reveal the fog of war. Here's what's actually going on. Yeah, beneath Green's line of sight, without him knowing, there's a lot happening. So every time he kills one of those buildings, you go to his point of view, he'll select the player only. 75 food, 75 gold. He's dropping a whole lot of stables. He's getting a little bit of upgrades. He is banking. Just about to hit castle with the curl tie at 10 minutes. He already has over 2k gold. And mind you, this is a guy who moved his whole base into the far corner at 2 and didn't even settle down his TC until 2 minutes. That food and gold, our AFK player is kind of starting to stack too, but this is on another level. Yeah, he could go to Imp right now if he wanted, basically. Imperial. So, yeah, these shenanigans. This is a map exploit. His teammate who dropped the Malian built all these houses a little under 100 health. These villagers, they are dealing. Well, let's see. The one hit, there's 77. They deal almost 50 damage for 3 hits. So it takes them, like 5 seconds to get 150 resources instead of their normal gathering rates, which are about 40 per minute. Those guys are making somewhere in excess of 800 a minute. So his res, he could go to Imperial right now. But why do that when you've already got a curl tie? You've already got the means to win this game. So he's gonna finish off Malian's dirty work, and he's gonna take this other team for a surprise. Let's just check on some of the other players. So here's the other team. We got Smooth Criminal, the Zushi. He went fast castle. He's out there. He's grabbing relics. He's doing some good things. Um, he's got no clue what's about to hit him. Well, now to Samurai, looking pretty nice. Or the Lancers actually, but it's not gonna be enough. We'll go to Grimstone. Grimstone, he's got his map upside down, man. He plays at a whole nother level. This guy, and yeah, he's defending. He's doing pretty normal for English. Got his 2 TC. He's zoomed in his view. This is different. But yeah, he's doing all right. He's doing fast castle 2 TC. He's almost good enough for castle. And this map, fast castle, is really strong if you're taking the mid. Okay, we'll go to myself here. I'm noticing our guy who went AFK for a little bit is in trouble. My knights are also in trouble. Look at the health on every one of those. I'm keeping them alive best I can while still doing damage. Here's all my other knights. I got 10 knights under 30 health right now. I can't really do a whole lot more than I've been trying. And I know something's about to happen. I just got this funny feeling. So yeah, Tuni, our daily player, he's setting ready. He's playing best he can, and we're ready for what's coming at us. But there's this guy. Look at his resources. Uh, let's go check on that Mongol who's using this map like crazy. He's still just gathering 800 res a minute. We'll even check that income per minute. Yeah, I'd say those. He's got a couple groups, and they're earning him about that for each group of 3 units. And here's what he decided to make. You know, he castled 9 minutes. His teammate quit out. They're playing a 3v4. He may as well just, you know, take this game right over. You got those Keshik. Not only do they heal when they hit, but they got this thing. Heals 1 health every 1 second, and they gain an additional 20% damage. That's his H. So yeah, all these just about dead knights, all these 3 towers. Um, even though he made almost all only spears, he was AFK a little while, so he could have had triple teams, but it wouldn't have mattered. He could have had 50 spears and see those like what is that, 10? Yeah, 10 stables pumping. You can't make enough spears from any civ at this point to defend against that. You spend in 10 stables times 200 res every 23 seconds. That means he's spending 2,000 res every 23, or about 5,000 res a minute, which would have matched exactly what he had coming in before he burned all those houses. He's pretty much burned them all. He's checking his base right now. He's like, oh man, I actually spent all my res. What am I gonna do? Yeah, he's trying to figure it out. No more Mally houses. Got to do something. It's Lone Elephant from, yeah, not gonna be enough. So although this blue guy wasn't map hacking, I would definitely say he's using an exploit in the game. And yeah, that's pretty much how this game went. And we can check the player score. That's pretty nuts. You know, Brimstone and Smooth Criminal, they played good games. They did normal things. They're at half this guy's score. And you know, how do you defend against that? Every one of these heal when they hit, and then we got this that makes them hit harder and also heals. This is that's a whole nother level right there. So that's pretty much the game. Uh, although this seems absolutely crazy, we ran into this 2 games in a row on the ladder last night. So it was kind of interesting that way, in that these Chinese players, or wherever they're from with names like that, kind of stumped us with a big surprise here. Yeah, they took us right out. That's a lot of Keshic. We had the chance to fight them a second time, and we're gonna review that game right after this. Free camera. We'll look at the incoming damage about to happen. The unexpected. This guy doesn't know what's coming at him. Neither does this guy. It's well, they probably know. They don't want to know. That's a little too much. Maybe the right units here too. Like, really hearing us talk about what's coming at them, but yeah, is you can't stop this if it's already coming at you. It's blue wave by the looks of it. They're all full health too, even though they've trampled 2 bases down here with a whole Night Civ following through their wake. Oh, this guy thinks he's maybe do something. He's gonna try anyway. Let's see their stats. 230 health, 24 damage. That's your best bet right there. That was a good try. Versus 175 health, 21 damage, plus the healing. So they're pretty similar units. Yeah, so that's we're going through base number 3. One team tentacles equates to this point. And yeah, to be honest, going through this, we didn't know if they're using an exploit or two. It just kind of steamrolled us. It wasn't until we watched this replay that we realized what happened. It's a Mongol team. They get the plunder or the looting bonus or whatever. And whenever they kill a building, even if it's their own teammates, they get 150 resources. So this teammate who made a lot of houses under 100 health, you could just destroy those with his small groups of villagers, and that's 150 res each one. Yeah, so now that was our loss rate there last night. And we're going to go right up to the very next game where we ran into it by a different group of people. Also, foreign languages. I have no idea where they're from, except this guy. I don't think he was in on it. Yeah, we're going to check this one out. You'll notice there's a Malian and a Mongol and also an aggressive Civ. So these three are no doubt playing together. We kind of guessed this guy wasn't a part of it, but yeah, we'll check it out and we'll see what happens. Game 2 of the Malian Mongol exploit. Yeah, we got it loading up here. All right, we're on the game 2 for the Malian Mongol exploit, and this time we're seeing their civs. We got the 4 of us here. Peacemaker playing French this time. Brimstone trying out Mongols. He was English last game. This is Tunic, also known as I don't know what you'd call that, but yeah, this is one of his other accounts, Long Tunic. Playing Abbasid this time instead of Billy, and myself playing Jean d'Arc. And yeah, well, we'll see what happens this time. In knowing that they have two of the same civs we just lost to. Let's try caster mode here. Dramatic. Hmm. Yeah, I'm still kind of trying to figure stuff out. Ah, I see. Only available for 2-player matches. Yeah, so this is my first time kind of doing a replay cast of something like this, and yeah, we're checking it out for good reasons. We just, if you watch the first half of this video, there was the Mongol Malian exploit, and we knew right away that scouting was going to be fairly important in this game. So we got one guy going a little deep here. He happens to run into the Malian straight away, and he's doing a good job at checking over, making sure actual normal Malian things are happening as they should. Yeah, we're just taking in our opposite player's point of view, doing the full roundabout. Oh, that's a little sus right there. Uh, a lot of guys on wood. And yeah, if you also noticed, as he was doing the roundabout, there is nobody on stone, nobody on gold, nobody on food. Yeah, we'll just go the free camera here. There's a lot of fishy things happening here. This isn't a normal start for any civ. So we kind of suspect the same thing is about to happen here, and we're hitting it round 2, back to back on the ladder. Gonna try to figure out how to fight this thing. Different team this time, similar ELOs for their accounts. We are expecting the Malian Mongol exploit. And by that, Grimstone decides to go fast horseman. Put some pressure on early. Great decision. Long Tunic is going ecoing. A little bit of a boom, but that's just Abbasid things. And myself as Jeanne d'Arc, I'm actually aging up a little slow, getting upgrades, and trying to have a stronger feudal by doing this. This map, Mongolian Heights, has one of the longest rush distances out of the team pool maps at the moment. There's only one or two that are maybe further than this, and even then, this one might be the furthest rush distance. So you're usually at a huge disadvantage if you try to play aggressive on this map. But we don't really have any other choice in knowing that they're likely doing the same map exploit that we just came up against. So we got Peacemaker aged up super fast. Got a knight out very quickly. Uh, Knights take half a minute to make, 29 seconds, and they usually take half a minute to run across from one base to the other. So we're at 420, a lucky number there, and he'll probably be across the map around that 455 minute mark. So we're trying to scout. Somebody scouted, found the Mongol, and these horsemen are out on the other side, making sure the Malian does not get doing what he wants to do. This is definitely looking like a fast expo by the Mongol player on their time. Fast castle, I should say. Yeah, he's going to the next stage for sure. Unless he got a whole lot of upgrades or had a different wand for that gold, but I can't see. Especially after last game. So we got our team's Mongol player doing some really good scouting and harassing. There's nothing, well, there's one stable on that Uvu, and he's getting way too much gold, so we are definitely suspecting, the same sus strategy from last game. Yeah, Peacemaker's got some nice scouting. He's on the other player's French, and yeah, he got there at 540. Maybe that's a full minute run across this side. That's a full minute to get from his base to this base, but that's just what this map is. He still got there much, much quicker than Purple was able to pump out his first night. 3 Vil kills, that's a very, very good start. And he's already got his second night showing up, and a fourth. Yeah, got myself. Oh, no, no. I guess that was Purple's first night. Purple color is the best color for nights. Yeah, he's trying to help defend. Oh, he had 2 nights down here, actually. So he aged up fast as well. Yeah, this Teal Mongol Grimstone's really getting a lot of damage. That's great. Surprising how quick horsemen can really take a Vil sometimes. One horseman at 3rd health did half that villager's HP. Still getting more in too. Dang. Yeah, that's an easy 8 Vils killed right there. Peacemaker, French guy, got 4 or 5 there as well. So it's, although they're using an exploit on a massive map, this game is starting to look like the one team's in favor. So that Malian, who's getting harassed hard, was also building these houses at the same time, and look what he's done. Let's go reveal map. He managed to do all this while gaining wood, and he dropped out of the game at 7 minutes, which is consistent with last game's strategy. Why 7 minutes? Well, that's enough time for this blue player, the Mongols, to get a fast castle up before we're able to put them too far behind. Spend all the resources, 150 res, we'll goalie's point of view. Oh, he's got a nice little zoom in. So he's already got enough to age up at 8 minutes, even though he's been pressured up immediately. So he's got a lot going on. He's got 3 saves harassing me at the moment. And while he's defending, he's killing all these exploit Mali dropped out guy houses. He's having a tough time getting the castle. But he's still managed to farm a fair bit of these houses, and he's still dropping that curl tie right in the best spot possible. Even using his Keshic to farm some of that. A lot of income coming in. So now the 4th player from the other team, my team, finally comes in here. He has 2TC Eco Boom, which is very light for what he usually does his Abbasid. And he's putting some good pressure. He probably did a little damage to Malian, but he's making sure this Mongol can't go too far. And that's pretty helpful at this point. Yeah, everybody else is just harassing, getting kills where they can, even taking out some of these houses. Yeah, definitely a fair bit of damage being dealt across the map here. The only player who is likely fully unaware of everything that's going on is this far side team's Abbasid. He's going a 3TC boom, he's doing normal Abbasid things, but he's yet to take part in any of the game that's happened in the first 10 minutes. 2TC Abbasid from our team is in there. He's dipping in, and he's a part of this game at the moment. Like, look at these Bongo Bills, you're not going to get a higher income per minute at this point in the game, especially as you're getting rated. That's just crazy. All that idle time, all these bills doing nothing, and he's still sitting way above most people. He's realizing he's starting to struggle. Dropping markets, getting pressure from every angle. Yeah, this is not looking good for the Malian Mongol exploits this game. Still raids going on everywhere. Oh, no villager is safe this side of the map, no matter how many houses sitting around. Here's that jungle guy, likely not a part of this group of 4, or just kind of doing his own thing. He hit castle and he decides, rather than get in on the action, he's just going to wall himself in. Yeah, kind of interesting. Still hanging in there a little bit without his Malian player who dropped out at 7 minutes. And let's check the player score. He's highest score by far, even with 3 players constantly harassing him. He's managing to defend fairly well, and his teammate next to him, who's clearly in on this, is doing pretty decent, using his knights to fend off these 3 players that are hitting him. Now 4. Yeah, those purple knights are staying alive, even between all the action. Yeah, there's some low health knights getting in what they can here and there. Little fights everywhere. And this is the steamroll that the lower side team needs. Put an end to this madness. Peacemaker trying to do some good raids. So am I as Waka. And we're just hoping this Keshic and Night Mask does not overwhelm. even with us knowing the strategy and expecting it, like that's a pretty decent horde, you know? Like he's managing to make an attempt to go on the other side. Only thing is we're fully aware of what's happening and he's got nothing left. So he had to tap out at that point. His teammate also in on it, tapped out. This guy, well, he's right in the jungle. He's living on his own, you know. He's getting some gates. He's getting more stone walls. He's still thinking he's playing a 4v4 on his own. To be fair, he's fairly boomed. He's got 3 TC. He's making one of the best units this season right now. Any type of camels up there, but camel riders they're pretty good, especially against aggressive civs that have knights. You got that 20% cavalry debuff, and yeah, they're gonna hold their own for a while. Knights can't raid them. He also can't fight them. He thinks he's maybe got a shot at this point, probably. Yeah, we'll just take it from his point of view. Yeah, you sure can't see a whole lot, but he's giving it a go. Dropping more stables, making more camels. Alright, well, that's sort of the end to it. This drags for another 3 minutes of this guy holding out with camels, but yeah, obviously in a 4v1 situation, that's kind of all there was to this. Thankfully, it's not all night, and we've got something else hitting here. And eventually he just dies, so we're gonna speed through that. Go 4x, and we'll get to the grass at the end just to double check how this strategy of the Mongol Malian exploit fared, even when the other team was expecting it. I can skip the end. I don't think it's, but we'll just go 8 times. There's not a lot to see. Free camera. That's getting to be a little much, but yeah, this guy's done. So that's the end of that exploit. Our team has figured out how to deal with this. It took us one game of seeing it first for sure. Uh, but a much different timeline. The second round. So the second round, it was still that 7 minute dropout by the Malian, even with crazy harass on him. And we'll just take a look at some of the eco. So the Malian, that red guy, all he got was wood. No stone, no gold, just enough food for Vils. And their blue guy, who was doing the exploit with him, he managed a good bit, but he was under extreme harass, so they didn't manage to pull it off. Yeah, we lost a lot of units. We killed some units too, but biggest thing was we didn't let that strategy work. So we managed to hold our own against it, and that was kind of the end of it. Jungle, he carried on his own, and he out ecoed everyone. But in the end, you can't win a team game on your own, so he didn't manage to quite hold his own. And that was the end of the Malian Mongol exploit. Thanks for watching here. I might start posting here and there on YouTube or Twitch. And yeah, definitely going to carry on just playing the odd game here and there and having fun with Aoe4. Thanks for watching. Yeah, have a good one.